Hi, how are you? It's David Klein. Today we're going to talk about openings. As you can see in chapter 7 of the book Comedy Made Easy. I'm going to do it in 2 sections because I tend to talk a lot. So we'll keep the videos a little bit shorter. What about an opening? You know, they say you make an impression on someone and they judge you on the first 6 or 7 seconds. So can you see that an opening is really important for a speaker? And it's kind of a tough situation because a speaker at the very beginning is when they're the most nervous, the most self-conscious. And at that same part of the very beginning of a presentation, an audience is the most speculative. They're the most suspicious. So what is this guy or this lady, this woman, this man, what are they going to bring to me? What are they going to share? Are they authentic? Do they know what they're talking about? Do I like them or not? All that is at the very beginning. So the very start of a presentation, before you even open your mouth, is extremely important. The most important thing, there's so many, but an important thing is to relax. Relax. Different ways to relax. You can jump up and down, move a little bit, do some calisthenics. You can listen to some upbeat music. Put on some headsets so you don't bother anybody. And Darren LaCoy, the 2001 world champion, before he won his contest for the world champion of public speaking, I believe his selection was the Rocky theme. Dun, 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 dun. You know, he listened to that and he was fired up. He was relaxed and excited, ready for that opening. Another technique is to chew gum. It's actually known that the act of chewing puts oxygen in your brain so you can think better. It's important. A good way to relax is to know your material, particularly your opening. Rehearse your opening. Memorize it. It may not be suggested to memorize an entire 60-minute keynote, but memorize your opening. Virginia Fripp, who some recognize as the #1 speaking coach in the country, talks about working the room. And when she says working the room, she doesn't mean once you've started and you talk to all 4 corners of the audience, or you move around on stage, or you're dynamic, which are all good things. But what she's talking about is you work the room before you even start, before your opening. You greet the people as they come in, even before they come in if you're around. I have a story where I did some stand-up routine and I was giving away stuffed animals that I'd purchased, and I needed some scissors to cut the price tags off. Well, the man in the office, Larry, turned out he was later an audience member. I chatted with him. I knew about his history. Do you think I brought that up somewhere in the presentation? Maybe near the beginning? I sure did. Everybody there knew Larry. I was a success. So work the room. It's also what Patricia does. She actually starts before. She goes, this isn't my presentation, but who has any questions? They feel heard. They feel respected. They feel recognized. Before Patricia even starts a presentation, she knows a few of the people, and they know, at least the ones that were there early, that she cares about them. It's not so much about her. Take your time. I just gave a presentation in the president of Speakers Bureau, which I call Toastmasters on steroids. Victor is someone who, probably more than anyone in the district of 4,200 people, that you would appreciate his feedback, and that you would know that it's coming from a place of education and of experience. And the first thing he said is, you didn't rush it. You took your time, David. Mostly when a person is nervous, what do? They start talking a lot faster, maybe even louder. So because I was confident, because I knew my material, because I was relaxed, because I'd worked the room ahead of time, even though I got there late, I still worked the room. Everyone in the back I'd already said hello to. Shook their hand, looked them in the eye. When you do start, scan the room. Let everyone in the room know that you recognize them, you see them. The front left, the front back, the middle back, the back right, the back front right. Everyone in the room. Scan the room. And that's also, take your time. This is at the very opening. So when, let's say I was just to come up right now, just look around. You don't have to start talking right away. Get to know a few people. Hi. Yeah, I've seen politicians and people, they'll wave like, hey, how you doing? When you see that, chances are there's nobody there that they really know. But see how they're making that connection right at the beginning. Okay, to keep things short, this is the first half of openings. There'll be another video for the second half, and we'll conclude openings from Comedy Made Easy. Hey, have a great day. Make someone smile, or allow them to smile. Don't be afraid to say that joke, too, as long as you're not putting anyone down, or put yourself down. It's okay. And have fun. Laugh. Life is short.